This is a Roblox scripting tutorial on basic property manipulations. First off, we're going to do transparency, which requires a value that is a number. After, we make our variable of base, which will lead to baseplate. This way, it's not going to be me typing game.workspace all the time. So base.transparency equals, for now we're going to do 0.5. This, I will run it in a command. Will change the transparency. It works the exact same for reflectancy. Now we're going to do a boolean. We're going to use anchored for the boolean. So base.anchored equals, like you should know, a boolean is a true or false value. We're going to make it false. If I ran this, which I actually will, you'll see the check go bye-bye, meaning this is no longer anchored. That works the exact same for archivable, can collide, and locked. Now we're going to do name, which requires a string as its value. Equals, we're going to call it base. Now when we run this, you're going to see the name baseplate in the Explorer become base. And if we ran it again, you have an error because baseplate is now base. Baseplate no longer exists, giving you this error. So you have to be very careful of when you change things so you don't have errors in your game. Now, we're gonna do, let's see, something requiring an instance as its value. For example, parent. So base.parent, and then it would work. Now we're gonna do brick color of baseplate, which requires a value of brick color, not a string, but a value that is brick color. So base.brickColor equals brickColor.new. Now as I type that, you would see this dot, and you have these options. Random makes it a random color. White, gray, red, yellow, green. Running this would make it this color. For red, it would be bright red. Yellow, it would be bright yellow, and so on. But if you want to use .new, you can offer the color you want in the parameters, which is inside of the parentheses. We're going to do black. Now, if you run this, you're going to see the color of baseplate change to black. Now, if you misspell black, for example, a lowercase b, you're going to see there's not going to be an error in the output when you enter, but instead, the color becomes medium stone gray. It's a default color for parts, so typing it wrong, if you wanted a part to be red, you could accidentally have it in your game as medium stone gray, throwing things off. And I'll show you .red, that it actually works. See? You cannot put anything in the parameters, it takes nothing here. Now I'm going to revert this back to medium stone gray, like it was. Alright, for the next tutorial, I'm going to teach you about changing vector 3s in C-frame. A vector 3 is actually what would go in the velocity, rot velocity, rotation, position, and size. C-frame, I'll explain it in the video. If you have any questions, you can comment it, and don't forget to subscribe.